Hello again, welcome to another exciting episode of Troglodyte Keeps Messing Up. In this episode, I explain what happened in the Lost episode, which was the last episode. Once again, I recorded without having my headphones plugged in. I don't know what to say. I did like 3 or 4 episodes in a row, and then my ear was starting to bother me, so I unplugged my headphones and just, kind of played a little bit while I was getting ready for the next episode. And then I'm going to try to do it chronologically. And then I was shooting arrows and... Whoops. There it is. I was shooting arrows. Actually, I was shooting jester arrows. And I thought I heard a pop. And I was like, oh, I must have hit a floating island. Yay! So I went up this rope here that I assembled very quickly. And there was no floating island. Didn't exist. Apparently the arrows just kind of pop on their own. After a certain distance, they just kind of explode. I didn't know that. I was hoping that they had hit landfall. But, yeah, so that happened. And that's when I started the video up, and I had forgotten to plug my headphones in. Luckily, not a super lot happened in the last episode. I went to the dungeon. I cleared the last bit of it. We found the crimson chest, and that's pretty much it. I did a lot of complaining about how I couldn't find another gravitation potion. That's on me. I had one, and I let it slip through my fingers. So, yeah, it's going to annoy me for a while. I will take this down. I probably would have taken it down in between the last episode and this one, but I just wanted to be able to show why I was stupid. At least in this instance. Let me risk my life just to see if I can see something over here. And... nah, I don't think I did. No. Alright. So after I did that, I went to the mechanic, and we had a chat. And I bought a wrench, I bought some clippers, wire clippers, and I bought some wire. So that I could assemble doorways. I basically laid down some ebonstone brick. I put some actuators here. And I put some wire through them, and then I put pressure plates on either side so that I could walk through, and it would close. So, it works. I also did the same thing inside the house, although I have to think up something a little bit better, because there's no way to turn it off after I exit. I don't want to put a ledge here, because every time I get some kind of invasion, they'll all pop onto the ledge and just stay there. And I don't want that. I want them to gather underneath me. Let's see how much money I got. Next to nothing. This episode I was planning on wiring up some dart traps right under here, so that I could, set up some kind of system of executing enemies without me having to do anything. And right now they're the only traps that are available to us until we go to the temple in the jungle area. Which is another thing we have to do before we finally go into hard mode. We have to beat the queen bee, because I feel like we have to beat all the bosses that are available to us now. Let's see. What was I looking for? I forgot in the middle of my speech. I think I was looking for some copper and some silver and some gold. Now they make 3 different timers, and I'm going to want to set these dart traps up with timers so that I'm not depending on the bad guys to actually hit them. Now I think there's a delay. It might be a 3-second delay where it's mandatory that they have to wait. Oops, I forgot something. That the traps have to wait a certain amount of time before they'll reactivate. And I think it might be 3 seconds, but I got the different kinds of metals because they make 3-second, 2-second, and 1-second timers. And I just want to test and see. Maybe it does do 1 second. I'm not 100% sure. I need... Where did I put it? I bet it's up here. You need chains to make watches, I believe. Okay, and you also need a table and a chair, I think, which would be right here. And so that's gold, silver, and gold. Copper, silver, gold. Make one of each. For the timers, I think we need wire, which I don't have any on me. Might have to buy some. Wire is pretty expensive. I think it's like 50 silver for a one length. So this might not get us enough, but we're gonna see. And in between episodes, another traveling merchant did appear. Unfortunately, he did not give us the dynasty wood we wanted, because the traveling merchant is a jerk-a-rama. Ooh, good. That gives us a decent amount of wire, actually, for 50. 10 will be enough. Hopefully. Okay. And I also have... Oh, that's why you don't leave the door open. Okay, close that. And close that. And I'm going to get the last of the wire that's inside the clubhouse here. Treasury. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. 4 pieces. Hopefully that's enough. I want the wrench. And wire clippers, sure, why not? And I'm going to want a switch so that I can turn this sucker on. Maybe 2 switches. Let's see. Don't you love that? Arkanauts actually was the one who got me into Terraria. I watched a ton of his videos. I think he's on 360 at this point. I'm recording this well in advance, so he could be on 380 by now. But his Let's Plays, if you want to call them that, are great. I enjoy them immensely. They're nice little pockets of fun. And it just inspired me to do this. And one of the things that inspired me was when I first played this game, I was like, eh, whatever, and I did the things, and I enjoyed it. But then he was doing stuff with wiring, and that made it seem more interesting, and I started doing the same thing, and it's just awesome. Making these invisible walls, or, I mean, not invisible, but these walls you can walk through, it's just awesome. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it, but you can't, an enemy can't stand on these and activate them. These pressure plates can only be activated by the player. There are pressure plates that can be activated by enemies. There's also pressure plates that can be activated by enemies and me. But I would not use that for my treasury, because why do I want guests? I don't want guests. I got enough to deal with. When I get enough money, I'll probably also wire this door to do the same thing that this side does. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. Let's go up here, and let's see, timer, maybe it's up here. I know I have the right parts. You need wire, and you need watches. I think that's all you need. What am I missing? What am I missing? Do I have to do it at a workbench, maybe? Ooh, another gem. Is that ruby? Yep. Alright, I feel stupid doing this, but I gotta go ask the guide. I don't really use this thing to hit anybody, but it's super awesome. I used it a little bit in that lost episode when I was in the dungeon. I just took out a swath, them too, of enemies. Wire, an anvil! Okay, my bad. Close your door. Arkanauts would hate that. I don't mind it that much. I can deal. Can't wait for that traveling merchant to give me my dynasty wood so I can fix up this place. It's driving me crazy. Okay. And I need to be at the anvil. And this is why I keep them separated, because if I was here and I was converting bricks, it would make, you know, the gold bricks and whatever, and then it might, if I was next to an anvil, give me the opportunity to make a hammer, and I might produce it accidentally. But if I keep them separated, I can't accidentally do that. So that's why I do it, if anybody was curious. Okay. Was it in a different location? This is it. This is furniture? Really? Okay. 1 second, 3 seconds, and 5 seconds. I was actually off. I thought it was 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just do a little test out here. Okay, let's put... Did I not grab any dart traps? Ah. I'm still a little irritated by the last episode where I forgot to record the voice. It's got me a little off kilter. I won't need 16, but I want to grab as many as I might need. Okay, so a little testaroonie. I believe that the dart traps face in the direction that you're facing away from. So if I put these up here, put the 1 and the 3. I don't care about a 5-second trap. Heck with that. Okay, so they're facing the direction you're facing in. There it is. Okay. And I can put a 3-second there. Okay. And then I just need the wire, which I got plenty of. Okay. And then I need just to put a switch there. Or a pressure plate. Can I put these on the ground? I might be able to put it on the beam. Let's see. Can I put it on the beam? I can. Okay. So this is a 3-second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I should be doing Mississippi's after this next one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay. Now let's try the 1-second one, see if it's any faster. I bet you it isn't. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Yeah, it's still 3 seconds, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Curious what the 1-second timer's for. If there's such a delay on there, you'd think it would, you know, matter. I didn't see how far this travels. I should check that too. Okay, I'll put this up here. My vile thorn. Let's see. Okay, so it's facing this way. I'm gonna probably want to put 2 there. Maybe 3. Now I just gotta see how far they'll travel. Okay, then I get to break this block so I can put the timer in. 3-second timer. Okay, am I out of wire? I am. Did I leave some over here? Did I brag? Brag. I bragged about my clippers. They're the best clippers ever. Wire cutters. Sorry. Okay, so tear this back up. Waste not, want not. Now that I got the cutters, I might hang on to them underground. Whoops. So that I can harvest. Leave me alone. So that I can harvest wire wherever I might see it. It is expensive. Okay, and this would be better with a pressure plate right here anyway. Let me just stick a block up into the air. Okay, here we go. How do my feast? I can't just connect it to there? Whatever. Whatever, man. And then I can put the switch right there. I think. Okay. Bunny? See how far these travel. Oh, good. All the way to the end. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. So let's tear that up. Okay. Whoop, I left it activated. Will this deactivate it? Yep. 3-second timer must have been the silver. Okay. And I'm going to tear up the rest of the wire that I'm not using. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put some on the other side as well. Maybe with a 1-second timer. It might be a waste, but it might do it so that they're their timers are offset. Clip saved. Alright. So, do I have any dirt on me? I do. Just a little bit. Take a bit here. Whoops. I need to fix that. Okay. So if I put one there and one there and one there, okay. And then I would need another 3-second timer. Let's get the wiring started here. I'm gonna need more money. Shoot! Wire is expensive, yo. Okay, so those are connected. Those are connected. I need another timer. So I need more silver, I believe. I'm running low, but there's a few blocks that I never processed. Give me that. Okay. Oh, I need wire. I need wire to make the timer. Okay. Let's clip a piece. Stupid wire is so expensive. Okay, hopefully this is the 3-second timer. It would make sense if gold was 1 second, then this would be 3 seconds, and copper would be 5 seconds. But I could be wrong. I'm gonna go to the anvil to make it. And I think it's in the furniture area. Yep, 3 seconds. Perfect. Okay. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal this wire. Because right now this doesn't work very well anyway. Okay. Oh, I can harvest actuators that way too. How many did I get? Oh, I got all 6. Okay. Spawn point set. Perfect. Okay. So, 1 piece of wire there. And then I gotta break this guy open. 3 seconds there. And then I need to wait to get them connected and connected to the house. This is where it might get a little tricky, because I have no wire. Is there anything I can sell? Let me go back in the house and see if there's anything. Weapons would be my best bet. I don't have any duplicates. I got a couple during my last run, but then I sold them. Typically, I'll only sell duplicates if they're not materials, i.e. they're not able to go into other recipes. If they're materials, I will save them. Like these guys. See, these are all materials. Because there would be different recipes that would require multiple uses of the shackle. I don't want to waste them. What can I sell? So just some gold, I guess. What's up here? I have a little bit. It's an investment for the future. Alright, here we go. You can see the wires, obviously, because I'm highlighting over the wire clippers. Okay. Come on, Triggered. I need to sell me some wire. Constructing thingies. How much? 2 gold for 20 gold? I'll take it. Alright, give it to me. And now I gotta go to the mechanic. This is when getting a nice transporter might be a good thing. Teleporter. I'm not gonna be obsessive about doors, but you know, if I'm right next to a door, let's open that sucker. See? 20 gold. It only got me 59 wire. 2 gold, rather. This is expensive. Unbelievable. I'd like to do this a little bit offset. If I did 2 different sets of wires, if I had a blue wrench, I could use blue wires connected to one switch, and then red wires connected to another switch. And then I could activate one, wait for about a second and a half to pass, and then activate the other, and then there would be about a 1.5 second hit time. That's kind of what Arkanauts does. Again, I love the guy. He just does everything right. But I don't have enough for the wrench. The wrench itself costs 2 gold, so I'm going to have to improvise for now. I'm going to get the wire going up here. Oh, I don't like that. I got to save as much as I can here. You know what? I'll just lead it off of... Well, I got to lead it off of here. Shoot. Alright. Nope, that isn't good either. I don't want to activate one of the traps until I've activated that first. Should I do it down there? Let's see. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry, bunny. I didn't mean to. My bad. Okay. And then instead of putting it up there, I'd put it down here. 3-second timer, that is. And then I could run it more directly into the wall. Let's see. Need the wire again. Okay. Yeah, if I do a doorway here, I'm going to have to use blue wire. Otherwise, oops. It's kind of a waste, but I'd rather it a little bit higher. The switch. Hello? There we go. Okay, and let's put the switch there. Okay, good. Now, and this might be the tricky part. Actually, I was talking about having blue wires and red wires. I don't have to do that. I could just have 2 sets of switches. What was it? I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just do this. Okay, so put that there. No, I just... Sorry, I'm a little flummoxed today. I just realized I should have it here to save on wire. Okay, put the 3 back there. Put the 3 there. And go through here. Nope. I want to go a little bit further. I said in another episode, I like the attic because I could possibly run wires through it if I wanted to make something intricate. And... Oh, that's going to activate the door, isn't it? Okay, we're going to get this figured out. Don't worry. How about here? Right there. Nope. There. Okay. I think that's alright. Thankfully, the wire placement has a decent range. I'm scared it's going to activate the door. Which means I might have to move that torch there. Okay, good. Okay, I think I got it. And it didn't activate the door, which is good. Okay, so... activate this one. And then... after the next one hits, I'll wait a second. 1 Mississippi. And now it's a constant stream of darts. Alright, that's pretty good. It might need some fine tweaking if, for some reason, the enemies won't spawn underneath me. But I think that's pretty good for now. Alright, we're doing good. I like it. Alright, thank you for watching. I think it was a very good episode. I'm enjoying it immensely. I hope you have a pleasant day. Have a good day. Goodbye.